Do you consider yourself a leader? Possibly you held such a position in your business or some organization, but if you consider this question carefully, you will see that you are a leader whether or not you hold any sort of position. Anytime we interact with people, we can be looked upon as a leader based on our experiences, our knowledge, and even the guidance that we impart in these informal exchanges. In other words, you are a leader to someone, whether you know it or not. My name is Richard Boomsliter, and my question to you is, what type of leader do you want to be known as? When the question comes up on what makes a leader, it is likely that the descriptions that come to mind include having power and authority, being strong, motivated, dominating, and ambitious. It is less likely that you would hear it described as a service to others. But if you come down to it, isn't this the ultimate goal of a leader? To serve? Throughout the world, we have leaders who have lost sight of this overlooked goal. In government, in business, even in our families. So in my talk with you today, I'm going to share with you the basis of servant leadership and how it is in use today at many successful companies. Then I will follow up how Toastmasters organizations helps develop this leadership trait throughout its programs so people could go out and serve others in their business and communities as effective leaders. Servant leadership is not a new concept. There are servant leaders that are well known throughout the world and throughout history, such as Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, Gandhi, Albert Schweitzer, and Jesus are popular leaders known for serving others. The majority of servant leaders is not as well known, but they're all around us, often involved in community organizations such as the YMCA, the Rotary and Lions Clubs, food pantries, and our churches. And businesses also have their share of servant leaders. Companies such as Johnsonville Sausage, Festival Foods, and a Toro Company, they all embrace the style of leadership. So what makes up servant leadership? First is a desire to serve others and see them meet their potential. Following this is a conscious choice to take on a leadership role, to guide the group to make worthwhile goals and objectives. The leader still needs a vision, still needs to motivate, still needs to give out directions and be strong. But this leader takes the form of a coach, of a business leader. They could be a government leader, could even be a military leader. So armed with a desire to see others succeed within a group, there are many characteristics and skills used by the style of leadership. 3 traits that I feel are important are strong listening skills, so you can hear and understand the needs of others. You need communicating with clarity, so people have clear vision of where to go and what is needed. And persuasion. You need to be able to persuade people and motivate them to believe in themselves and their capabilities. Servant leaders usually do not need to demand respect. They earn respect, and people choose to follow them rather than be forced to follow along. And in this type of environment, people are willing to take on tasks. They will stretch their abilities and allow them to grow as people. They're encouraged, coached, and trusted to be successful. Now, I myself, I've practiced this approach in my leadership opportunities. I present the goals and objectives to the group, and then see that they have the tools they need to be successful. Do they need a computer, a quiet room, an introduction to a contact maybe? It is my job to be of service to them and not to do their jobs. So think back to the leaders, including the teachers in your life who made an impact on you. Were they self-centered, egotistical, manipulative type of bosses? Or were they encouraging, yet demanding, pushing you to be the best that you can be? They took an interest in your development and your success. They help you to become the person you are now. Toastmaster clubs provide this opportunity to develop and practice these skills. You can start small by participating in club roles such as evaluators, timers, and host. Then move up in the club to become an officer such as president, vice president of education, or membership. You can practice your skills within the club, leading clubs, developing visions and strategies. From there, grow into a district officer role, such as a district governor or area governor. You You can even go as far as international president within Toastmasters. But all throughout, you will be developing the characteristics of listening with empathy, communicating with clarity, cultivating persuasion techniques, and building community. Toastmasters provide a safe and supportive environment to practice leadership techniques that you can pursue based on your comfort and your growth objectives. Leaders who have taken on Toastmasters in the past include such people as Press Secretary James Brady, Chairman of Coors Beer, Peter Coors, the actor Leonard Nimoy, how about Senator Pat Roberts, even comedian Tim Allen, and there's countless more of the leaders out there that have participated and learned their leadership skills at Toastmasters. What kind of leader do you want to be? Start to develop it now at Toastmasters.